Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were just in Dresden. We are resting, and then we are headed out into the Great Wide Yonder, probably to the Ivory Labyrinth to get that quest part done. I think we're done everything of import here, at least at the moment. There'll be more later on. We saved a, well, we sort of saved a wedding. In a tangential way. We didn't save everyone, but you know what? We saved enough people. The main people. Now we're going to enchant our attractive impulse. What can we do? We get two choices. We get passions, sweet poison. The wearer of these gloves confirms a critical hit with any bow. The enemy starts losing their mind, suffering 1 damage to int, whiz, or charisma. Or Callistria. Whenever the wearer of these gloves lands a melee touch attack, the enemy must pass a will save, or his heart and mind are consumed with agonizing lust. Any critical hit against an effective enemy drives him even crazier, paralyzing him for 1 round. We don't have anyone that does melee touch attacks, so I think I'm going to go with the glove version. Or sorry, the bow version of the gloves. And we're going to pick a new... development in the art of war. Actually, that's kind of a good one to get. I think it gives us another new unit. I think that's going to be our spellcaster units, finally. What relic should we do next? We can do Shilroar's Hide and Tusks, the unholy symbol of Rovagug, Nemarius' Burning Brand. Let's do that one. That sounds cool. There's also the fate of Stevenius, the Rotten's Phylactery, which is kind of interesting. Can we build one of these? No. Do we need to? No, not really. So the Art of War development. I'm actually going to skip a day, really quickly deal with this. Because it's kind of important that we get our spellcaster choice done and over with. Why did I do that? That was the stupidest way I could have possibly had a loading screen go. Don't do that. Get out of this menu. Now we go back in really quickly to the Citadel, deal with the military, and then off to the Ivory Sanctum. Ivory Labyrinth. Yeah, that's the one. Our goal is to get that done pretty fast, and then we need to head to Blackwater. Blackwater might take us a little bit. It's one of the tougher areas. Maybe they nerfed it. I think it used to be tougher, but I think that it's not as tough now. Anyways, Captain Odan, Commander, I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. It's time for a counterattack. Karamzada has used his magic to erect a citadel, Storm's Peak, to the south of Dresden, to threaten us. We must destroy his fortress. Before we set out, I would strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, the army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition based on a defensive style of warfare. A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. The demons are bloodthirsty, but they're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand. We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack the demons' individual might, but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use this is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, withstand the enemy's blow, then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That is how the Taldan phalanx won their battles. That is how we will prevail as well. No matter what bright ideas the general has, no matter what strategies they may devise in advance, in battle a soldier must know how to react. If I were in charge, I would give my officers freedom to act on their own initiative instead of hammering particular tactics into their heads. So cavalry charge, this doesn't give us new units, unfortunately, but cavalry gets charged +1 to speed and a +20% bonus to damage for 1 round, however -2 penalty to AC. The Taldan phalanx gives us infantry charge, so basically the same thing but just for infantry. Independence, which gives +2 initiative, or defensive, all units get +2 bonus against disease and poison. I mean, I think the Taldan phalanx might be better, because we have a lot of infantry units. Not as many cavalry. All cavalry and ranged units gain independence. Actually, that's kind of nice. The initiative for our ranged units is pretty good. We'll use initiative. An army where the commanders don't try and force their so-called wisdom on their soldiers and instead let them use their own heads, that's unheard of. Grey War looks on contentedly as Captain Odin grinds his teeth. While I believe the military council has reached a decision on all the necessary reforms, all that's left to do is put our army to the test, to the siege of Storm's Peak. This battle will show us the worth of all we've done. Captain Odan's voice quivers nervously on these last words, and for an instant his mask of composure cracks. Seeing you take notice, he shoots you a look of warning that says, "Not now." Alright, well, there we go. I was hoping that was a soldier one, but it was not. That might be a logistics one? Or, it's not diplomacy. I guess it could be the crown one. But anyways, let's leave. It's time to go. We also have an enemy demon army coming towards us. I don't know where it is exactly, but we'll figure that out shortly. Alright, let's take a look here. Our army's here. There is a demon army coming up. I think that's the one coming up. Yeah. There's possibly 2 demon armies coming up. Is this Storm's Peak? We do have new troops to buy, so maybe we should do that. These are all units we don't use, so let's try our free search. I mean, we got... Oh, those are Inquisitors. I thought those were Duelists. Duelists would have been good. Inquisitors are not. We are so finance point poor. You know what? I'm going to buy some finance points, right? And that's fine. We're going to do that. I'm just going to quickly take a look at, like... No, I want to see the stone maze. We're already at the... I wasted a movement point. Oh my god, this is extremely annoying. There we go. I know we built all the little buildings in here. Well, we built some of them anyways. Which one gives us... None of them give us finance points. These are material points, which are fine, just not what we're looking for. I guess I could build spellcasting lodges everywhere. We do need the logistics experience if we're going to get to level 5. Our military and diplomacy are both at 5. Leadership's at 4 and very close to 5. Our logistics is really low. We need to start pouring out buildings. Each building gives us 400 or 4,500 logistics points, so... But I need soldiers first. We'll buy... yeah, we'll be fine for getting our logistics up there. Our goal is to get to level 5 and everything before we leave this act, and we should be able to. Shouldn't be too hard to do. But we do need to buy soldiers. That is what we meant to do there. So these guys, and we're poor again. Let's buy some more resources. Luckily we have lots of money, I guess. Although we're burning through it pretty fast on these units. We should start saving up some money, I guess. What is our income? How much are we making a week or whatever? Finance points, 4,500. But that's how many we have currently. Where's our income? Where is our income? It doesn't tell me where our income is. There's got to be a way to figure that out. We'll figure it out later. It's not a big deal right now, I guess. Anyways, let's buy some more soldiers. We need to finish this up. Paladins can't come along with this army. This army's going to go meet up here. Join up with the existing First Legion. Some more church guards, some more archers. We have so many conscripts. You get tons of them if you go that route. We're going this way. And then down this way. And that's the end of that. I'm not going to bother with the paladins. I don't think there's anything coming from that side anyways at the moment, and we can save them money for now. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know where my income is. That's fine. We are going to the Ivory Sanctum. What is the Ivory Sanctum? Why are we calling it the Ivory Labyrinth? Actually, wait. Do I have any teleporters near there? If I go to Yath Watch, that is the opposite direction I want to go. Okay. Let's just head down that way then. It's going to be a bit. Everyone's getting encumbered. There's the enemy army moving. Let's save. That means our army can move, though. Let's just go confront this on the way. We are full mana, basically, which is good. And let's just go punch them in the face. I don't think it's going to be a very hard fight, to be honest. Let's take a quick peek at what we got for enemies here. Got some a lot of Drachni. That kind of hurt. How come their initiative is so incredibly high? That's uncool. Anywho, let's blow up this whole part of the army. Valors are immune to fire. That was stupid, actually. Let's not make this fight last any longer than it needs to. We'll use for the Ice Storm instead of Fireball. Although so much for that +2 initiative on our ranged people. Just saying that Valors don't have that much initiative. Explosion. So far we haven't taken any damages we can't just replace. Alright, that's dead. Shoot that one. The bugs are coming in. We can't reach these, so just wait. That kind of sucks, but sure, fine. Smite Evil on the Uliudrus. My favorite and the weirdest of names. Damn it, I was kind of hoping they would die. Okay. That's Dispel. That is Aura of Onslaught. Alright, this is perfect. This worked out really, really well. So we're just going to go like this. Not enough people died to worry about, so we're golden. That was their level 9 army. Completely killed. And the level 7 army as well. We'll just get rid of it. Didn't quite kill the whole squad, but close. That's going to be sickening wave or whatever it's called. Let's just move in. Get rid of those guys. Here comes... Yep, that's what I was waiting for. Get out of there. He's sickened. Actually, they're all sickened. That's the end of that, though. Alright, both armies are dead. Level 9 and the level 7 one. Now we don't have to worry about them too much. Where's the Storm Peak army? If I were to hazard a guess. It's not that one, probably. That one's just a human army. That's just monsters. Nothing up here at all. There's none. That's gotta be it there, right? Yeah, I would imagine that that's the one. We'd have to go all the way around to deal with it, though. That's such a pain in the ass. I wonder if we can go kill these things. There's only hundreds of animals. We'll head that way, but we're not going to go do it yet. I'm going to save, because you never know how this is going to go when you're traveling fatigued. Nope, just keep going. I don't want to waste any... evade. Keep going. Don't want to waste any sleep time before we even get to the Sanctum. Oh, traveling merchant help. We're gonna have to rest here now because literally Darren and Nenio can't move anymore. They are too over encumbered. But let's see what this guy's got. I think I changed this up last time, so let's see what he has for new stuff. Descending Order, Punching Dagger, Quarterstaff +3, holy, which is not bad. Blood Boiler is a +3 Flaming Burst Longsword. Whenever the wielder of this +3 Flaming Burst Longsword kills an enemy, its corpse explodes, dealing 2d6 fire damage to all enemies in 15 feet. Nice. The Holy Blaze Falchion is pretty decent, but not really what we're looking for. Radiant Dueling Sword. Okay, so there's nothing really I want from here. Oh wait, that being said, let's get rid of some of this junk. We're never gonna use this buckler. Why am I carrying it around? I really do need to go through this junk eventually. As for this stuff, though, I could probably get rid of all these potions. I'm almost assured I'm never going to use the Cure Light Wounds potions, at least. The other ones are fine. Alright, $11,000 back, which isn't all that much. Let's have a quick siesta here, because literally half of our characters can't move. Well, maybe not literally. Just under half of our characters can't move, because the horse technically counts as a character.
But what if I once kill...
Alright, everyone is done resting, and we're going to go to the Ivory Sanctum. It's time Time to go kill... What's her face? Jeribeth? Not Jeribeth. That doesn't sound right. The named Uliadrum. Do I go here or down? Probably around there. Actually, I might have been able to go either way on that one. I do wish to enter this location, Mr. Ivory Sanctum. Here we go. You know what I didn't do that I just realized I didn't do? Set up any level 13 spells, or any of our spells from level 13. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's give her Aura of Greater Courage, because that's incredibly good, and it lasts forever, but we don't have it, obviously, because I'm a dumb. She doesn't need them. Use spells per day, so it doesn't matter for her. Luckily, because otherwise we would be a little less than good. Let's give... We already have 4 Phantasmal Killers. I don't need another... You'll get a greater invisibility. Sometimes those can be really useful. Luckily, no spells there. We don't have... Oh, we could have gotten... Well, there is... It's true that we do have True Seeing, Communal, and Legendary Proportions. There's also a thing we can do here. We're going to grab Sirocco, and we're going to grab... How do I do this again? Selective Spell, yes. And we'll decorate it. I don't know why. We're going to call it... What does this do? Is the spell level that I'm setting it at? Oh, that's just where the decorations are. Oh, I see. Let's do that. And we'll make it bright. It's our good Sirocco. Why can't I write this spell, though? Oh, because I actually have to select this. Right. There we go. That's better. Did it not write the spell? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Cool. So we go to level 7. There we go. It's pretty much better at this. There we go. They're both in there. These are select spell Siroccos, so that means they will not target our own units, which is super important. However, we don't have them memorized at the moment, so we'll live and learn, I guess. I'm going to quickly look around this area. I don't remember if there's any enemies kicking around up here. And there is definitely a way into this area, into the labyrinth, or the sanctum itself. But that's down here in this little pillar of skulls, which actually might be the only thing to interact with in this entry zone. Because it's really not looking good for random objects. Okay, I think that's the only thing we got to do is go into there. You'll never find your way into my sanctum. Literally the only thing to click on the entire map. Super hard puzzle. I don't remember exactly where the enemies all are in here. Oh, there's a few.
I'm prepared.
Everyone halt. Arushla can start this fight.
Struggles never cease.
Let's have some fun.
If it's just a couple shears, I mean, this is going to be a nothing fight. There were more. There were many more. Okay. Luckily, we're in a surprise round, so this should be okay. Let's get everyone some haste. That's a half-beamed guardian. I could just charge the sniper, but then we would get hit, and I don't want that. Just move up there. There's also a Murack somewhere. Oh, right there. I see him. Okay, no big deal. Move you up. Move you to there. Smite good. Oh, we have... Oh, this is going to be nasty. Okay. Are there 2 axe throwers? No, just the one. Super good rolls on those attack rolls. We hit once. And there's so many fireballs. I actually think we might be in trouble here. Yeah, whatever. How did we get hit by this something? Weird. Well, we can just last stand this. We'll burn our last stand right away. And then we'll get more buffs for the next time that there's a fight. Oh dear. That's fine. Oh, this is going to be a stupid spell to cast. That's not going to hit any of the Murack. Actually, no it didn't. No. Yep, just hit our main character. It's fine. That guy died. We got smited good. It's fine. Fireballs coming in. Whatever. Almost killed the one guy. Let's move up to here and just hopefully heal everyone up. We're not on last stand yet. We're definitely on last stand now, though. That is definitely a thing that happened. How are you missing so many times? Well, did we kill the Murack? Nah, the horse can kill the Murack. I'm gonna go kill the sniper, who apparently has point blank shot. Like a coward. I went into this fight not very well prepared for the fight, to be completely honest with everyone. How did you not die? I think we should probably, you know, at the very least, reboot or bane that one. Stop breath weapon. Oh, I just died instantly. Cool. Alright, let's just Hellfire Ray on. Do we just finish this one? Sure. There we go. Everything's fine. Move up, heal everyone. There we go. I was gonna say stop shooting my people, but that happened pretty immediately. That one died. I really feel we didn't need to last stand this fight, but I was dumb and came in without buffs at all. Anyways, everything's dead, so whatever. It's all fine.
I found
There's a trap.
something.
Our Rochelet will take care of that. Our main character can heal himself, so we don't need to worry too much about that. It's probably time to throw some buffs on, though. Let's get some greater heroisms. Things like the veils that last forever. Veil of Heaven and Veil of Positive Energy. This thing lasts for minutes per level. We're level 13, it lasts for 13 minutes. That's goodish. Get those things up and running. You don't necessarily need displacement for every fight, but Blur lasts for minutes per level as well, so it's not the worst one to have. You can throw on things like Bit of Fun. And I think he has his own Blur, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. And yeah. Let's save. And go through the door. We have some buffs on now, so we should be fine. There's a shear in here. Let's shoot it with a Rochelet, who immediately killed it. And there's a second one over here. Any other ones? Yeah, there's one here and here. Don't bother going in, you're fine. Just magic missile, I guess. Yeah, it did a bunch of damage. They are just shears after all. They're not particularly hard to kill. There is, however, an Elfshe in there, and I didn't realize that until just now. And whatever this is. An Evoker. Alright. Kill the Evoker, for sure. All the shears just died from Rochelet. Oh, there's a Colossus somewhere. Where is it? I actually don't know. We gotta kill that Elfshe though. It is now our priority target. The Colossus is annoying too, but not to the same extent. I wonder if it's up here somewhere. I'm just gonna try and flame strike and see what happens. Well, the Elfshe is there for sure, I just don't know where the other thing is. Can't charge it, so just run in. Didn't die, annoyingly. Unholy Nimbus is now on. And we got -2 strength because Touch of Chaos.
The inheritor.
We missed. There's the Colossus.
I will resist.
Our horse can go fight it, I guess. Here comes something. Oh, charisma damage. Alright. We finish off this guy because we need to. Come on, guys. It's so close to death. There we go, it died. Everyone move in. No one's hurt. We need to do a lesser restoration on some people, but that's fine.
You've made your choice.
Did we lose our haste? We must have.
The light. Take
Let's
you.
just casually move in.
Prepare yourself.
Almost killed that one. Missed all of our attacks. Invisibility's on. We got shouted, which did hurt a little, but
Surrender or
I don't think it hurt that much. And I don't think the debuffs worked. There we go. Everything is now dead. Who got some strength drain? Nobody. What happened to the strength drain? I thought there was some strength damage that went out there. Was it the horse? The horse got a little bit drained on something. Is it damage or drain? Let's find out. We'll use a lesser, and if it doesn't work, then we'll use a normal. What are you doing? Charisma is healed, but not enough of it. It's a horse. Why does it need charisma? Now that I think about it. What is this? Is that a trap? Do we step on a trap? Well, let's knowledge world check this thing. Save me first in case we flub it.
it went splendidly.
A chaotic conglomeration of confessions from the Baphomet cultists. I murdered a Crusader officer, assumed his appearance, and served in a Crusade army for 10 years. I infiltrated the Inquisitor squad of Canaveras and selected the cultists that were to be burnt at the stake for half a year. Nobody knows how much of this is true. Oh, right, we have to step on these things to open the door. Right. There's a couple things to stand on. But there are more world checks to be done.
A success worthy of praise.
A chaotic... Oh, these are confessions again. I used to be a paladin of the Eagle Watch, but then I succumbed to the temptation, murdered 2 of my friends, and came here. I cooked for a Crusade army for 5 years, poisoning at least 100 soldiers. It's actually pretty impressive if that's true. In a bad way, of course.
A success worthy
The long
of
and
praise.
glorious history of the Ivory Sanctum is described on this tablet. The Sanctum was built at the time of the Second Crusade and has served as a stronghold of Baphomet's unstoppable forces ever since. And finally,
It went splendidly.
the tablet is inscribed with the names of those who have ruled over the Ivory Sanctum since its founding. You recognize the last 2 names, Jeribeth and Xanthir Vang. What is Jeribeth? I was right.
No reason to pause.
Alright, well, let's go stand on these 2 things and open the gate. Voila! Very hard puzzle. Jeribeth's here. A familiar narrow shadow appears before you. The antenna on the creature's head quiver, its hands linked tightly together. You've arrived, Commander, comes the high-pitched voice in your head. You've discovered my castle in the clouds, although it's a far cry from what it once was. And Jeribeth's voice buzzes with irritation. I have something you need, information and assistance. You can help me in return. Let's talk. As a gesture of my goodwill, I'll even allow your companions to hear our conversation. See, I am eminently reasonable. What an interesting example of a demon life form. It's an Uliudru, a remarkable breed. Did you know that members of this species use their long tongues to lay their eggs inside a sleeping creature? After a certain period, the eggs hatch and have the ability to influence the thought process of the host. Let's see what happens if I put this Uliudru's tongue in my ear. Nenio takes a determined step forward. Away! Get away, creature! I'm here to speak with the commander. What are you proposing? This place, the Ivory Sanctum, used to be my own personal domain, but in recent times I have been forced to share it with a horde of allies. There's one among them who will likely interest you, the Xanthir, the Plagued One. Jeribeth's voice chitters with emotion. It drops to a heated whisper. A swarm that walks, a mesmerizing creation. Who could have imagined that a mortal could be turned into something so extraordinary? He is behind many of the calamities that have befallen you. It's from his hands that myself and other demons received our new abilities. Kill him, and the lords will struggle to find his equal for a long time. I won't simply stand aside, I will help you as well. I'll tell you what I know and ensure my servants do not attack you in the Sanctum. You'd betray your own kind? Why? Because I'm a demon? You detect amusement in Jeribeth's voice. Rules, laws, loyalty. Seek them in heaven and hell, anywhere but the abyss. I served Lord Baphomet for as long as it benefited me. More than it cost me. I was the mistress here in my castle in the clouds. This entire territory was under my control. But then, Minago, that arrogant fool, botched the attack on Canaveras and the Wardstones. Our laboratory in Dresden was under threat, and Xanthir and his minions were quickly pulled out of the city. They offered up the Sanctum for his use. I made him the ultimate authority here over me. I was forced out of my private quarters, made to live on the margins within my own home. as a horde of demons from Discari's armies were herded in. With Xanthir playing commander and his servants ruining all my endeavors, there's nothing for me to do here. This place can follow for all I care. I'll find a new patron in the Abyss. That's why I'm telling you, kill our common enemy. I'll help you do it. Xanthir used to live in Dresden? Yes, close to Minago. Where did you think she got that pet Nabasu of hers? Where can I find Xanthir? He's very close, in my former private chambers. There's only a wall separating us, but his lair is well protected. You cannot access it from here. You'll have to make your way through the entire sanctum, crossing the bridge and the main guard post, which is headed by by the cultist Zenedra. Coming back will be easier. There's a secret passage from Xanthir's lair into my rooms that can only be opened from the other side. You seem to have a low opinion of Discari's servants. I served Discari once, but I changed masters because life among the Discarites was so unbearably boring. Unlike followers of Baphomet, Discari's minions have no appreciation for the finer pleasures. All they know is killing and ravaging. You saw one of them, Derazand, in the battle for Dresden. He is a vivid embodiment of everything I despise about my former comrades. Primitive and predictable, butchers the lot of them. What information are you willing to share? The information that you undoubtedly want more than anything, how the demons have started acquiring their monstrous powers. It didn't start with Xanthir and it won't end with him, but I'll tell you what I know only if you fulfill your part of the deal. What'd you do to Maravok? I gave him the thing he wanted most, a chance to be with me forever, in a new form. One more convenient for me, and for him as well. If I ever wish to take him with me to the Abyss, for instance. I accept your offer. The demon tilts her head to the side. That's good? Then listen, there are two factions in the Sanctum currently. The ones who came here as Xanthir do not answer to me. The group includes ordinary demons, mythic demons, and his loyal mortal mages. You'll have to fight him. Fight them. There's no getting around that. But then there are Baphomet's followers as well. I will give you my mark so that my subjects will take you for one of their own. They've been dying to take on our most unwelcome house guests for a long time, so just tell them when the mistress says do it. The demon smiles wistfully. My mark will also serve another purpose. If you defeat Xanthir, it'll bind his swarm and force it to fly directly into my net. I cannot allow such a unique creature to disappear entirely. I will preserve him in some form. You once again hear an undercurrent of amusement in Jeribeth's voice. The demon waves a delicate hand in your direction. You're instantly doused in a sweet-smelling wave, then it passes. There, the mark's in place. Go, find me in my main chamber when it's all over. And that's where we're going to end off. We made it to the Sanctum. We've started our adventure here. We did a couple fights. We finished our military campaign thing. That's kind of cool. And in the next video, we're going to start making our way through this nightmarish place. We can leave anytime we want if we need to rest, but for now, that is where we're going to leave off. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others will see you next time. Take care.